All right, what's up? Today we're going to be going over some World Cup games. We just had the finals. It was West versus East. I'm here with a couple different people today if they all want to introduce themselves.
Um, I'm Scarlet. What's good?
Or avarice.
Titania.
Yeah. So we got Scarlet, Avarice, and Chitanya along with me. So first game we're going over is Maroon versus White Queen. White Queen brought some steel. Maroon brought Walking Wake water. So it looks pretty good for Maroon because Walking Wake obviously has Fire Step and Heatran does not exist. So strong start with that.
I mean, this kind of game, uh, assuming like core was like Spadef, bulk up, it all comes down to like the Rotom set, depending on how this matchup goes.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like super bad for White Queen.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can just click water type moves. It's just he doesn't probably have a ton outside of Walking Wake. Maybe like, I don't know, Hydro Pump on Rotom.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like super hard hitting, basically. Alright, so they lead Lucario into Walking Wake. So yeah, Pex basically eats anything that Lucario can do, so always a strong switch in.
Yeah, just the safe scarf turn one, I guess. There we go.
I don't really know why Maroon led Walking Wake in the first place.
Yeah, it's basically the win con. It kills pretty much everything, so it was a bit odd.
I mean, it does scout out like if he leads with a scarf for turn one just to see what it is,
Yeah.
because he just got some free info on that Lucario immediately and didn't lose anything.
Yeah. I don't know why my replay is like glitching so much. It's weird. Um but yeah, Brick Break Quack. Honestly, Quack kind of cooks Steel like just on its own with Roost, Aqua Step, and Brick Break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I might have Surf actually, just because Sem likes Surf, and that's probably even better here.
If the Dango's like plot or specs, it can kind of abuse this though. It can come in on it quite a good number of times and just fire one off.
Yeah.
As he tried to do here, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all apparently. Alright, so fires off a Shadow Ball on Goldango. Maroon sets hazards to start forcing some pressure, etc., etc.
What do you think this treads is?
Hmm?
What do you think the tread set is on this?
Oh yeah. Well, what's a click first? Spin. I mean, it might be Scarf. I mean, actually, I guess it depends on what the Dango was, but I think Scarf Dango is usually pretty terrible.
Yeah, for steel at least.
I mean, he does have like triple priority though, so I don't think a Scarf is like super pertinent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying out like a few different sets of treads. I think it mostly does whatever as long as it has like spin. You can like compress rocks to it if you want. It's got a lot of options.
Well, it's not scarf. Cool.
Yeah, just exchange rocks. Yeah, I think that's the better set if you can just compress both things onto it. I don't think it really needs that many attacking slots.
Yeah, if anything, it's more of just not running Scarf
Yeah.
in exchange for being able to have more utility.
This pressure on Gastro is going to be good for like potential Dingo to have for your Shadow Balls later on.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is, though, it did like negative damage to this. So
Maroon's like really just asking for a crit right now.
even if he doesn't get crit, he's taking a lot of recovers away.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Trailblaze Sizz. Kind of over. Alright, yeah, so this thing should really just kill I'm not sure what Maroon's set was here, but I'm pretty sure Wake outspeeds the majority of this team. That's a good U-turn. Does Wake outspeed treads? I'm not sure how fast this
It
thing is.
does.
Oh yeah, just barely.
Nice.
Honestly, you could just yeah. Yeah.
Dingo Scarf. Nice. Nice.
See, I'm pretty sure what this team was like Sunny Day Rotom or something, and he just like never ends up setting with it into a Walking Wake, which like that's really all he needed to do. Like the team could have gotten adjusted from what I saw, but that's what I originally knew about.
Yeah, he tested the Sunny Day Rotom with me earlier,
Yeah, which like should completely
This
cook
so I
this
knew that
matchup.
much.
this was subplot.
The Rotom.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
Oh yeah, subplot is nice for this. I guess Willow is nicer here though.
that did a fuckload. What the hell?
Discharge.
Yeah, that was modest damage.
Mm.
Maroon like really messed around with this game.
yeah. Changing from the Sunny Day set was unfortunate, but he still had a pretty strong matchup without it.
Yeah.
I mean, this was better.
He also just fires off discharges for free now.
Yeah. Did he go for a
Yeah,
chait?
true.
Nice.
Sunny Day means less thinking. That's about it.
Excuse me. What is this thing that spin,
Last
roost, break?
Suspector. I don't know if that play right there made a lot of sense.
Yeah, so definitely should not have stayed in there. He needs this for King
I feel like
Gambit.
he was in a great position if he just went Rotom.
Yeah. I mean, something dies here, right?
He's still in a fine spot. He can sub. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
That
Oh, that's an unfortunate crit. I did not remember that part. Damn, watching this game back, I don't know how Maroon didn't win. Like, I don't know what what happens here.
Hey man, spoilers. Come on. He gets 2.
I feel like we already applied it.
Nah.
Yeah, I guess he should never have let Quack stay in because he would have had the HP to win the game if he just switched immediately.
So it's double.
Oh yeah, this
Scarf.
was like the dual scarf team, right, with Lucario and Gold. Yeah, which Maroon
Yeah.
wasn't expecting. So I guess he doesn't have a water move, which is fair enough. Just fishing for the freeze or something.
If he pumped into Gambit there, could he have won?
I don't think he has pump.
Lucario has Thunder Punch anyway. The game was over, but
Yeah.
I don't know. White Queen kind of messed around, switching or doubling back into Lucario for no reason.
Yeah.
Could have
Yeah.
just Swords danced with the Gambit. Risk the extra freeze as well.
Yeah. All right. So next up is Sheba versus Booty. This is the ghost team that's been everywhere recently. One of Decim's creations. It's got Hex, Nox, Sub, Willow, Zorwark. With
That set
like,
is
oh,
demonic.
this one has pulled actually.
If it's
So
pulled,
yeah,
I'm
it's a
gonna
poison.
guess it's Scarf Flutter on this one then.
I think it's heavy duty boots flutter. It has like Perish Song as well, if I recall correctly. I don't think that ever gets clicked though.
I think Sheba flexed too. But yeah.
Yeah, so this
I don't know.
lead is like.
I just
Sorry.
talking from like a Sabella standpoint as his teammate. The lead Plaza did absolutely nothing, and Skunk or Glimora was really free. So we were like on the back foot from turn 1.
Yeah, no, it's a really weird lead. And he basically is just putting Sheba right into the position he wants with Zorwark.
I mean,
Because
yeah, we
EQ can't break sub from
we
here.
were mono low kick clouds out too, so we can't actually touch anything on this team.
Yeah.
So yeah, it made no sense at all, and probably cost us the game turn 1.
Damn. Yes, this is probably a really long game, I'm guessing. I think it just ends up being the Zoroark basically beats everything in time. It's a very
There were
clever
a couple
set.
turns in the middle where Isabella had a decent shot, I think. That was unfortunate, but whatever, it was always going to happen. So right here, he forgot about...
Oh yeah, that it was a
Forgot it
Zoroark.
wasn't the Zoroark. Or, I mean,
Oh,
that there was a Zoroark, so we lost the extra turn there. This was nice.
Oh yeah, that was a good switch.
Here's the flame.
Is that foul play, Amogus?
Yeah. Okay, yada yada.
Yeah, it's just like basically impossible for Booty to keep up hazards like for too long. Because Glimora can always come
I
in
mean,
relatively.
the Glimora specs,
Oh,
we had like plenty of breaking power.
interesting.
Looks like Sheba forgot about how unaware works here. So I have no idea why he didn't stay in, but we has it's up again, which are ultimately pretty pointless because it's like 4 beats.
Yeah, at this
And then
point.
golden. I mean,
Yeah, I mean they're just repeating the sequence, except now his team is like completely chipped down.
Yeah, like, these hazards are very pointless, but I mean, nothing else to click there.
Alright, we're going hyper fast. Damn, yeah, this
what can he even break?
This really just went like as well as they possibly could have hoped for.
There's a couple good turns here, yeah.
Yeah, slow
He
down.
does break, and then he gets a pair.
Oh, nice.
Huge, but I mean, this gets whisked. It's whatever. It's always gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is like max HP too, so it can eat a good bit of stuff.
So on that turn, if we go Salazzle, I think we're in a great spot.
Which one was
because
it? Like on the gold, on the double.
On the nasty plot.
on the recover or the plot.
Oh
or
yeah,
the,
okay.
Make it rain.
Yeah.
Or whatever. that
Yeah,
one's
Pex
called.
definitely was not the play. Just
Like,
sets up
we're
for free.
so far behind. We have to go.
Yeah,
Or
you
you
start
gotta
making like play
double the
aggressively.
Glimora. Or you double the Glimora on the plot or the recover and spam the power. Because, I mean, nothing really comes into Earth Power now. So, I mean, if we had the kill right there with the extra sack, we have a shot with Toxic Lazo. But
Oh yeah, just try and stall everything out.
at this point, it's just over.
Yeah. Does he have toxic spikes on anything?
Probably the skunk.
Nah, just the Glimora's ability.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is just over now. Like, we have nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, gold just wins. Or yeah. Oh, he did
Yeah, I
Perish
mean,
Song
this-
to
Oh, you
end it.
skipped the Parasong tag.
Yeah,
Yeah, this heat set as well.
we flexed it, yeah.
I mean, gold won anyways, but for the hype, not bad.
For the
Yeah,
fans.
Yeah, that team beat us twice.
All right. Next is just like Honey versus Meta. Got the exact, or I don't know, a slightly different version of the team into fighting.
Probably an even worse person to fight for the fighting.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, this
It's got the
was
Mimikyu now.
awful, and it was like, I mean, I guess I won't ruin the sets, but it was rough. So yeah, we lost this turn one. It felt like
The sub didn't break, man. It's max HP, you said, right? The Zorak.
Yeah. Yeah, the like reasoning was they wanted to be able to live Claude's E-Quake, but it does a lot outside of that. Or not let E-Quake break the sub. But yeah, I've played this team like a lot, the Ghost team, and fighting just has like nothing for it.
Fighting in general hasn't felt like super reliable into a lot of the good types right now. I don't.
Yeah, no, I mean like
it.
people were spamming dark and like
Right.
water so much, so it seemed decent, but I think it ends up falling to most things.
And even dark, like depending on how it's built, it's rough.
You know what the EV spread was on the Bramble? Was it max speed?
The Bramble, nah, they're like max defense. Because of
I think, yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah. Oh, he does have Shadow Ball Valiant. That's nice, but you can just go right back to Zoro.
Yeah, Matt said he didn't see those like
Yeah, the Ghost immunity from this mod is just so
this
great.
turn, so that was kind of, I don't know. If we got that turn right, maybe we have a shot.
Yeah, that one was a bit odd.
We originally had a Trailblaze on the Charles, which would have gave us a chance at the end, actually. But yeah. Okay.
So Skelly drops.
I had a question about the fighting team. Is there a Scarfer? Because the Gallade was slower than
The Valiant Scar.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fuck like the Skelly Dirge for Scarf.
Yeah, it did more to the Skelly than I thought it would have done. I didn't realize.
They run Fizz Def on Ghost, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, I thought it just such a bulky mon. Oh, he caught the Zoro there. Very nice.
At this point, we're just so far behind. I think we just had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I mean, as soon as spikes go up, you're in a really bad position because Flutter just comes in and gets kills, basically. You lose your sash, etc.
That's why I thought we had to. We were max attack. The dog fan thing. I forgot what it's called. But we had knockoff, so I thought we had to just try and crit the Bramble turn 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
I really thought that was our only shot. But yeah, if we had like Trailblaze on here and we bolted on this turn, we could have won. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if we vaulted there to this, Trailblaze did just win, didn't it?
Yeah, but we didn't have it, so whatever. Changed it last minute. That Mimikyu is probably like T-Wave or something anyway. I think it was Scarf, so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the Scarf Mimikyu with like Trick.
I mean, Trick loses, but.
Yeah, no, I'm
T-Wave
just
or
saying it
something.
has Trick.
Yeah,
Dustin's just been
whatever.
cooking up that builder.
Yeah, we got messed up.
He's kind of solved the Zoroark pretty quickly, which is nice. It's a good mon, but it's tough to build at first.
Alright, the last SV is Lax v Kither.
Yeah, this one was painful.
So this was an interesting game. Kither had the matchup, but he also only had 2 fairy type moves on his entire team. So he wasn't in the best position there.
No Hatterene versus T-Spikes can also be kind of tough, but
Yeah.
still has favor.
So this, I don't really understand leading Sableye. Like, it's normally just a
Yeah.
sack whenever you need it. You don't want to like start off with it, I don't think. Because
I'm
you're
trying to wonder what he was trying to catch with that at the beginning.
I think he was just trying to catch the Spike's Klefki. I think we were fine.
Oh, yeah, just the taunt, I guess.
But yeah.
Yeah, so Fire Spin is super nice.
That is really nice.
Because
Yeah.
you can't set screens late game then, and he just gets up toxic spikes. I mean, I guess there's no Hattering, so it doesn't really matter. He'd set up either way, but just to prevent screens later.
Was it
This
one layer
miss
bigger
was
or
actually that miss was actually pretty big. It gave him an extra stack later.
Oh, yeah.
He takes toxic, which is whatever. And it was
What the fuck?
Prime example of the SV meta, just hazard stacking constantly versus each other.
yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
why I run boots on Gambit, man. You're a hater.
Alright. That's nice chip for Lex.
I
Opens up
wish
for
we
Gambit.
were. I mean, I didn't. I mean, we were originally gonna use a different deck which had heavy slam, thingy, and no skunk, and it was either Strata or the Iron Jugulus. Both were scarf, so I don't know. Seeing
Yeah,
how
I mean,
this game
Scarlet is
went,
like great for this matchup, so not having that was
seeing how this
rough.
game went, I would have heard that.
See, this
Is everything boots? What the,
the
fuck?
first
Like,
surprising
bad.
heavy duty boots, Flutter. Not something you normally see.
Yeah, I mean, it's boots, flutter, boots, azick, so like our main win cons uses. I feel like we could have SD'd there just for extra leftovers, but I mean, this was the main turn 17.
Yeah.
If we catch that double, we win, or else, well, yeah, we lost. I feel like we could have sacked Sableye there too. And gone for the tie with Pow.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, like, the Valiant's not Scarf, so the fighting means kind of useless. But yeah, that did a billion.
That did way more than I expected. Fuck.
Yeah.
And that did nothing, so.
So this is where it all falls apart.
What the fuck is that, dude? Did they explain what that's for?
Probably all the boots. Decim basically just doesn't like Hattering. He prefers Tinkaton for the poison matchup and some other stuff. So he just went with like boot spam instead to make up for those hazards.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah.
And obviously that worked out here a lot because Valiant could just switch in as much as it needed to.
The whole tournament, I was so big on either having max speed King Gambit or max HP Gambit. I don't think the 172 or 178 whatever speed is very useful at all because everybody's creeping everything. And
Yeah, there's like a competition. I run like 176 on mine now.
yeah, you just don't know who's creeping what, so it's completely stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we were like max speed, won the tie with Azu, I mean, we're not out of that game. So,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. That one annoyed me. Like, whatever.
Alright, so this was the only SS game this week. Mackie versus Trick. So Mackie loaded Fairy into Flying, which he's got a Lolatails thingy, so it's not a bad matchup for him. Trick obviously brought a Togekiss, which you don't normally see, so don't know exactly what that's going to do. Always like scary just because you can like spread flinches and pairs and such.
Yeah. No Coco does make the Selly a lot scarier than it originally should have been, I feel like.
Coco doesn't do that much.
Yeah, I mean with Thundy and
Right,
Randy, it's really
like,
hard to
with
put
that
into a good
Lando.
position.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Lolatail is super nice, especially because Trick only has only one steel thing. It's not like Core plus Selly. Wait, let me watch that back. Oh yeah, so this was like Ironhead Dina, right?
Yeah, it was choice band.
Yeah.
That did a lot.
Yeah,
That
so he's
did
already in a
nothing.
pretty bad position because Calm Mind Finny's like great against Flying. And he's being forced to bring it in super early.
Yeah, this Togekiss just like did not die ever.
Yeah,
So
this thing was
potent.
crazy.
Like max speed, max HP, or close to it.
So like right there, he probably could have went Ninetales. Like the roost was very obvious, and I'm sure Blizzard kills from there. But I know there was some blowback about some of these plays early game.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So Trick has rocks. He's got there's no removal. So
I'm not sure if Togekiss died actually.
I don't
It's
think it
Scarf,
does.
right? Might have been a roll.
Oh, maybe not. It's probably close. I don't know what the fuck Togekiss rules are, to be fair. Yeah, so Bulu falls. For some reason he hit Woodhammer there instead of just close combating for a bit more chip on the Selly. I don't really know what that was about, but
The only thing I can think of is like trying to catch the Lando, I guess, but I don't know if that made much
yeah,
sense.
nah. He wasn't doing would have been a weird play by Trick.
Yeah.
So he got the knock on this, which I guess maybe could like be important for a Selly roll in the future. T-Bolt Moonblast Clef does kind of cook this team. It's just Togekiss can like kind of just
I mean,
parafunch it down
Togekiss
enough.
eats everything and like arrows, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I was Brantinat also.
Were you guys expecting Fairy?
I mean, we just wanted to use something that would have a decent matchup versus most stuff.
Yeah.
I think Trick was, but he preps differently than I do.
Yeah.
He tries to narrow down on types, and I just try to have like a decent matchup versus 17 types.
That's fair.
And this was pretty good. So
Yeah. So yeah, the Selly's like basically been recovered back to full, which is unfortunate for Mackie.
Oh. I don't know how much
I
that
mean,
helps.
it's paired, so like that's the main thing. But like,
Yeah, I mean he has to pray.
yeah,
Gets one.
One doesn't really help.
Doesn't
that
even
was
get the
pointless.
beast boost from it. Just
Sure.
dies to hell. I feel like I don't know if it would have been like better for him to try and light screen on the before he brought in Clefable, maybe. I think it still eventually
White
lost
Spin's
to
probably
D-Knight,
better, but I mean, like, it's gonna get paired regardless, unless you pair the Toge
yeah.
with T-Bolt.
Oh, that
Wow.
lived? Wow.
God
Yeah,
prep.
that was sad.
Yeah.
Ninetales is
Oh, yeah,
pretty
it's ESP.
garbage. Like, so is Coco, but I think you're just better off using like Madness Coco.
Coco, I don't think it would have broken his team, but at least the Selly plus Togekiss wouldn't have just been free the entire game to
Yeah.
come in.
I think Ninetales is just useless, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus Togekiss, Coco gives him like a switch in the Togekiss, sort of. I mean, he can go like Finny to avoid the para, but that just gets air slash
Yeah.
down, so he You can maybe get like a little bit of
Something like-
momentum off Coco.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll do Dustin versus Izzo first. Alright, so this was like the first game of the week, I believe. Izzo versus Mushamu. Izzo brought Dragon into Steel. I know nothing about this.
The regular curve is pretty interesting.
Yeah. So we actually live recorded this one. It's just I ended up messing up the recording, so it didn't work out.
Well,
All right, so that toxic there is like pretty massive for Dustin.
pretty great. Yeah, I was gonna say it was a
Yeah, it's like I was.
Como has a huge matchup, and like that's rough.
Yeah, so Como O
Well,
basically just beats Steel on its own if you like play it relatively well. I think the Clanger Soul Blaze set. There's like ways around it and
Yeah,
such,
we
but
had-
it's very threatening.
We had Healing Wish, so it wasn't as bad. Jesus Christ, that did so much.
Yeah.
I didn't really analyze this game because we had like 3 games in a few hours, but
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
he
don't
lets
know.
Como
I saw
go
that.
down super low.
I mean, it's eventually okay because we do have the H-Wish,
Yeah.
but
You just fired here, yeah.
this felt really
Yeah, that
early
rocks
to
was
me.
really nice for some.
This whole thing felt really early to me because that X.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still gonna.
Like,
Not even getting off
so
hazards
smart.
first.
Like if you just drain punch there, I don't know, because we were Fly, Dragon Dance, Roost, Dragonite, so we needed, and we didn't have Fire Blast on Chomp also, so we definitely needed like this little bit healthier for Scissor.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
so it's just
even
basically
here, if you just
the two trying to read 50-50s right now, and Dustin's
Yeah,
getting
I
them
mean,
right.
That's just whatever. Like, you win some 50-50s, you lose some.
Yeah. So yeah, like the only fire move on the team was Como, right?
Yeah. You could have still kept it here, I think.
Oh yeah, just to
I don't. I
save
don't
it for a
know.
flamethrower later.
I don't know what the calc is. We weren't plus. We weren't plus. We weren't minus defense though, so
Oh yeah.
it probably depends on how much attack investment the Scissor has.
Yeah. So yeah, basically there's nothing Izzo can do anymore. Just without a fire move, you can't really break both of these.
No, yeah, I think there was something in our game discussion. I didn't read it entirely. So we were helmet. We were helmet chomp, so that's doing a bunch there. Actually, I mean, what does it do? Like 30-ish?
Yeah, it's like
combined
32 or
helmet and-
something. Maybe that might be an overestimate.
So like, if you get rocks up and the earthquake does about 30-ish, maybe. Depends on the investment. of
Oh
course,
yeah,
but,
true.
What was this cure?
It was sub. I think we froze this.
Oh wow. Pretty sure he gets unfrozen pretty
Uh,
fast. Okay,
Yeah, right away.
'Cause, yeah, I didn't remember that happening.
So I think we upped here, which was right. Yeah. What's the Scissor at right now?
Is that full?
Oh, okay. I think someone was saying there was a turn where we could go to Latios, and we're Carmine, so
Oh yeah, try to set on something,
uh,
I guess. Fair. That doesn't break the sub, wow.
Yeah, that was surprising.
let me see what these guys said actually.
Honestly, I don't remember the mechanic. Can Fly paralyze?
No.
No, you're thinking of bounce.
Bounce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, not much you can do then. Oh yeah, just drops.
Now it's just chait and attribute.
Yeah. So yeah, this was the last game of the series.
Oh.
Ayo. There we go.
Switch sides. Let's hear his perspective.
Yeah, so yeah, this is chat versus attribute. So obviously we have chat here, so we can like go over his thought processes and such.
Okay. Yeah. On preview, I thought it was like I figured the Diggersby was Scarf. And the bear was probably Z. So I mean, his team was pretty obvious to me. Like, P2 was pretty obvious. Like, yeah, it just made sense.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had T-Spikes, but my Rotom wasn't Scarfed, but I bluffed it like it was, and I've used this team before with Scarf Rotom, so I expected Attribute to know that. So that's kind of how I started at preview.
Yeah.
You can play it. Yeah, I mean, no need to waste any time. Get T-Spikes up.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Go Pex, Burn, or Poison, or whatever. I think he goes... Oh, yeah, he ups first. He gets poisoned. He goes Pidgeot and fades Poison twice, I think. And then I go Rotom, Bluff Scarf, Volt Switch. Poison here would have been nice. Maybe it wins the game. Not
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
He
less from the
Hurricanes.
defog T-Spikes later then too.
Yeah, I Volt Switch, go to Keldeo. So right here, I probably shouldn't have subbed. Should just killed it. Like, if I take Toxic on Keldeo for Chansey dying, I'll take that trade all day.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Because there's no Grand switching after that. So that's probably a mistake. And then I think at the time, the staying in to kill the Ditto made sense in the small chance that he wasn't Scarf Diggersby, and in case I caught the Pidgeot on a double to get rid of T-Spikes, because he has to get rid of T-Spikes for a chance in this game. So, looking back on it, I regret it. But at the time, that was my thought process. I didn't vote here because I wanted to preserve the image of Scarf. And I probably could have not upped. I don't know.
So what item is the Rotom?
It's the Iapa Berry.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, right there, that was a really good Diggersby switch from him.
Yeah.
But, so right here, I calced Jolly Scarf. But he was adamant, or else Toxapex lives that more often than not. Or, I mean, it doesn't get 2 hit more often than not, but adamant caught me off, and then... Yeah, and then I probably should have sacked the Pex, and then went Shark, but I sacked the Rotom, so he had a free Earthquakes. He could just click Earthquake for free.
Yeah, later.
After... and then, I don't know. I played really passive this game. I probably should have crunched there. If I kill this, and then I Destiny Bond on the bear, I still have plenty of outs. But, yeah, I played really passively. But I don't know. At the moment, I don't think I did anything objectively wrong. I could have recovered with the Toxapex there too, because, yeah, I don't know. He could have killed me, but then Shark comes in, so. I don't know. I was very behind by this point. And yeah.
Yeah, Pidgeot looks super good for him with no Rotom around.
I mean,
Okay, well, guess it's gone, but whatever.
yeah. If I double on this turn, I have a good shot of winning. But whole game I played really passively, and it cost me.
Yeah.
If I roar and get the P2, I kind of have a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is basically when it ended. I had no idea this was a set. I was shocked when I was watching this game.
Yeah, I expected sub bear, but I didn't expect Z electric. I thought it was like Z normal, probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe Z fighting. But yeah. I guess Z normal doesn't make sense with Scarf return. But yeah, that's how the season ended.
Yeah. Diggers just finishes it out. Alright, yeah. So that was the series. It ended up with 5-1 West then, I believe. Yeah, because they won all the SV slots.
A lot of the SV slots they had were prepped by Dustin, right?
Yeah, Dustin basically for the entire playoffs did all of the SV slots, which really paid off for them because very clever guy in the builder. He thought of a lot of good stuff. It worked out for them. They stayed very ahead in the builder compared to East in that tier.
Yeah. No excuses, but I mean, West seemed more motivated than us building new stuff and all. So, I mean, when SV's half your tier, when an SV's half the tour, that's one of the biggest things. So, kudos to them.
Yeah, having a good builder in there really put them ahead.
Especially one that was actually innovating,
Yeah, for sure.
Wake Water and
for sure.
Yeah, definitely brought some
the
good
Ghost
ideas
team
and
was
stuff into the
really
tier.
cool.
Yeah.
The Ghost team was it was really good. Meanwhile, we were just here changing the set here and there and using garbage, so
yeah,
we didn't deserve that.
There's hella usage for it and stuff in seasonals now as well. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's a really good team. Boots are awesome.
Alright, yeah, well that's all. So yeah, winners were West. We'll see you guys in the next one. Next World Cup next year. Get excited, Central's gonna bring it back. Comeback arc.
So true.
Literally. Alright, later guys.